All right, so let's look at example 2. We have negative 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. And we're going to do the same thing that we just did in example 1. I want the y to be completely by itself. So that means that I got to get rid of the 3, which will happen later. But I'm going to start with getting rid of the negative 2x. Now, if this is negative 2x, I've got to take the inverse so that will cancel. So that means that I'm going to take a positive 2x on both sides. Okay? The 2x's cancel. The 3y comes down. And remember what we said a minute ago in example 1. These are two unlike terms. The x in this term keeps those two numbers from being added. So you cannot say 8x. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. So the only way that you can write this right-hand side is just put the terms together. 6 plus 2x. Now, 3 times y, 3 needs to go away. So I'm going to divide everything by 3. Okay? Oops. The 3's cancel. Now, y is equal to 6 divided by 3. We know it's just 2. I have a positive 2 and a positive 3. 2/3, that's really just as far as you can take it. So we're going to keep that as a fraction. And then there's your answer. We're going to take that and box it because you solved that equation for y. Y is now a function of x. So the cool thing is when we see this in a couple of weeks, when we start Unit 5, we're going to start right here to do our graphing. So we're going to get this down pat so that we can begin with right here with this information in the next unit. Okay, so this is example 2. And I'm going to write example 3. So I'm about to erase, so I hope you got this. The equation for example 3 is 5x plus 4y is equal to 20. So we're going to do the same thing. Okay? So I need the 5x to move over. So since it's a positive 5x, the inverse is negative 5x. They cancel. 4y is equal to 20 minus 5x. Okay? So you all should know by now why that is. Okay? They're not like terms. Divide everything by 4. 4 is canceled. 20 divided by 4 is 5. The negative divided by negative, so I know that's still going to stay negative. 5/4, you can make it, you can't simplify it. It doesn't have a common factor. You can make it into a decimal, but I don't want you to do that because we're not going to be able to use the decimal in the next unit. So you keep that coefficient as a fraction, and now you're done. So you're going to have to do these problems. It's getting you ready for the next unit. So please pay attention. Don't make careless mistakes when you do these problems tonight in your homework. We're going to start with geometric formulas, and I'm just going to tell you what this is written down here. Geometric formulas, they're going to be given to you, but what we're going to be working on in the next video is I'm going to give you some geometric formulas, and then you're going to have to solve for something. So when it says geometric formulas, they have to be written depending on what you're solving for. So you can write that down or not. But geometric formulas, if you look in the back of any geometry book, they're there. Those, as they stand, are easy peasy. They're plug and chug. But if you're looking for a particular variable within that formula, we're going to have to use literal equations. So we'll talk about that in the next video.